Yo, this is Unplugged In Podcast. I go by the name of Self-Made Low. And I got 93MEEXHIE in the building right now, man. What's up? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm good, bro. You know, good week. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes. Everything good on my end. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right, man. Shit. You know, we go way back, bro. Like,
yes, sir.
I mean, from Meek 205 back on your rapping days, bro.
How you bought a gym out there? Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know a little something, man. You know, back in the shed over there on 30, over there, Trey 5.
Yeah.
With Javier.
With Javier, when I dropped this song with Javier. Real shit. Yeah.
I don't even know did y'all record that song?
Man, I think, man, on some real G shit, I think Javier took me out that bitch, bro. Javier my nigga, but I think that nigga took me out that bitch.
I don't like that.
Because he said some shit about they lost the session or something, so I don't know. I think Javier took me out that bitch, but I fought with Javier, though.
All right, man. Shit, let's get into it. Take me back where you from and where you grew up in. Like, what side of town you grew up on?
I'm from the east side of Birmingham, basically all over the east side of Birmingham. I grew up in Woodland on 51st. I grew up in Avondale. I grew up in in Eastlake, out 83rd, right there by the park and shit.
What you was doing like in that time of span, like growing up on that side of town?
Growing up, shit, I can't even say I was on some sports shit for real. I was just being a kid, bro, playing outside, you know what I'm saying, playing the game and shit. We was on that, back then, we was on Nintendo 64, goddamn playing James Bond and shit.
Oh, yeah, heavy.
Hell yeah.
PlayStation.
Like, I just showed my age right now, but it's all good.
How did you start in the music production and what inspired you to pursue it as a career?
For real, I didn't even want to make beats. Like, I always made beats, but like it became more of I say like it became more like, I can't even say first, but basically all my production dudes, like, they stopped, like, I think I was working with Young R Beats. He stopped making beats and he started, I think, shooting videos. And then my other producer, like, he really just started doing other little shit. So shit, I was like, I'm gonna make my own beats. But then once somebody rapped on one of my beats, I was like, shit, I don't even want to rap on these bitches no more. Like, I can sell these bitches.
What got you into rapping, started rapping?
Rapping, that shit in my bloodline, though. My mama used to rap back in the 80s and shit. Like, she used to win all the contests on the radio station and shit. Like, they'll have, like, somebody rap to basically, like, win tickets to, like, the concerts and shit that was coming up. And my mama used to win that shit every week. Real shit.
So she inspired you to
music always been a part of our household, so you know what I'm saying. I just kind of fell into it for real.
Did you start off writing, or did you just?
I think it started out. Yeah, I think it started out like I was just writing shit, and then my mama bought me like all the equipment for Christmas one year. I don't even know what we was on. I think it was Acid Pro, or I think Acid Pro. Yeah, I was on Acid Pro first.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah.
That shit so sound
I'm taking you back, ain't it?
Acid Pro, God, dog. So when you started rapping, what was your first song that made you say, oh, I could do something with this rapping shit? That made you just get into it like that?
The realest rapper, I think. Like, realest rappers stay focused round up in there somewhere. Like, all my early shit, like, that shit was trash to me. Like, real shit. Like, I ain't know, yo, I always been fat. Like, nah, bro. Like, that shit was trash, bro. Real shit. But I think the realest rapper was the one, like, that I got the most views off. And it was my first solo song that I had a video to. So I say the realest rapper, that was the one.
How many albums you put out? Did you put in an album mixtape? Like, how many you put them out before you made that transition over?
Two.
I
did the Son of Tamara album, and then I did the East Bible album. But I dropped East Bible like 2-3 years later. Like, that music, it was old when I dropped it, but shit, that shit was old though. I was making beats at that point.
Yeah. What made you just transition over to get into making beats?
Shit. The check. Shit, when I seen my first BMI check out beats, it went off rap. So you know what I'm saying? Shit, the check for real, for real. You ain't getting paid for no rap. So you feel me?
How do you juggle your work and family life, especially as a dad with 2 kids?
It really just you have to I have to set aside some time to do the beats and shit, like, cause I'm in daddy mode like 24/7. So you feel me? Like I really just have to set aside. Like I try to push myself to at least make 2 beats a day. Instead of when I didn't have kids, I used to make like 20 beats a day. So you feel me? I try to at least push myself to make 2 beats a day.
What are some of the tools and tricks that you use to make your beats and sound dope?
I do a lot of sound manipulation. Like I use a lot of different VSTs to kind of change the sound. I use a lot of halftime. I still use gross beat a lot. And I try to use a lot of pianos for real. Like that's my signature sound, pianos. I think. Me personally, I ain't trying to be no Zaytoven or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I play around with the keyboard a little bit.
How do you deal with stress, pressure, and mental health stuff that may come from working in a tough, demanding industry?
Stay out of social media. When I'm having that mode where I feel like I'm having like a mental breakdown or I feel like I ain't good enough or some shit like that, I just stay away from social media. Cause don't nobody want to hear, oh, fuck this shit, I don't want to make beats no more, I don't want to rap no more. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Cause don't nobody care. So you feel me? Like, I just stay away from social media when I'm on that type time.
What are some of your challenges that benefits of being an independent artist in the music industry?
I feel like it's more so like exposure, marketing, and a lot of people feel like because they don't have the popularity that other artists have, like they get self-conscious. And I'm here to say, like, the underdogs really the ones that's winning, bro. Like every time I hear somebody like that might not have like the same amount of notoriety, like them be the hard artists for real to me personally. I mean, I get down in the trenches with them. So you feel me?
How you came about the deal with Sony?
Through my manager Braxton Starks, he introduced me to Ray Daniels, and when he introduced me to Ray Daniels, like we had a meeting. I played a few songs. I played a few records. I played I know one song I played. I know it was Big Yavo 4-Way, and the other song I played was was it with Hard by the Shot, 93 Shot, and I paid Hard by the Shot, 93 Supreme, and that was the one that sold them on me getting my deal, actually, for real.
When you speak on Yavo, how you came about with working with him?
We got a lot of mutual friends, and I had a homeboy, and he was just like, you know, Yavo was gonna be the next up. So, you know, we just kind of locked in, though. It was organic, though, for real.
Yeah, because I hear you on a lot of his tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you approach collaboration and networking with other artists and producers in the industry?
I let it come organic, really. Like, I don't really just reach out to people for real, because I don't want to be that dude left in your inbox on red. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still kind of, my networking, it could be better, but it's decent. But at the same time, I say it could be better because with the producing side, I just feel like a lot of producers are listen to what you're doing and take what you're doing and try to, you know, make that their own sound, you know what I'm saying? So I pretty much try to keep switching my sound up as far as on the producing tip. And with artists, like I said, yeah, I just come across organic people for real. It ain't all about the money with me. Like, I mean, I'd rather have an organic vibe. Don't nobody want to record somebody and they gotta watch their back 24/7, you feel me?
Yeah. Okay, how did you meet Lil Bam and what was the process of working with him on his hit song, Make the Law?
Okay, Make the Law, it's a crazy story behind Make the Law. I gotta tell the whole story. Like, I just can't tell bits and pieces. Basically, like, I was working a dead-end job. I was making beats on a desktop computer, bro. Like, I didn't even have, like, a monitor. Like, I had the desktop hooked up to the TV in my living room, bro. No computer desk and then I made that beat sitting in the recliner. So I made the beat. I really wanted to scrap the beat, but my cousin D. Kelly called me and he was like, I'm in the studio with Lil Bam. He needs some beats. Send him some beats. And that was one of the beats I sent in the first pack. And Lil Bam recorded it. I wasn't in the studio, but he recorded it. They sent it back. I knew it was like gonna be. I ain't gonna say I knew it was gonna be one of the ones. I just was like, this a hard song, but that's one of the ones though.
Did you make what's the other one you made? The Hot Boy, yeah.
Hot Boy?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't make Hot Boy. Shout out to my nigga Moot Tovin. Moot Tovin made Hot Boy.
Oh, okay. I thought you had made that one too.
Nah, I ain't made Hot Boy.
Cause you on a lot of tracks of his too, guys. I just thought I hear you so much on between Yavo and Lil Bam.
I got like 60 unreleased Bam tracks, like real shit.
How do you keep up with the trend and challenges in the music market and consumer preferences?
I don't really keep up with it. Like how a lot of producers like try to keep up with the latest rapper that's out or whatever. Like I don't really do that. Like I kind of stay to myself. Like I'm kind of. I ain't gonna say I'm boxed in, but I'm not. I ain't gonna say I'm not open. But it's just like basically I listen to what I like. Like, somebody had to put me on somebody's music, for real. I ain't really going searching for the new such music, for real.
When you working on beats, like, what's the process? Like, do you have a strategy when you making beats? Because when I was on interviewing Classified A-List, he said he do a thing, like a 7-minute warm-up where he just go and just create.
I've been trying to do this thing where, I forgot where I saw it, but they call them like 7-minute warm-up. So you sit down, you know what I mean, I open up my computer, open everything up, and then set a time of 7 minutes. I just go like, don't stop for 7 minutes, and whatever I make is what I made. You know what I mean? So it takes the thinking out of it, like, oh, maybe I should use this snare, maybe I should use these keys, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, you don't think about it. It's like, I'm gonna just create. You know what I mean? So it's like you on autopilot, you don't have to really think about or overthink or overproduce whatever you're doing. It's like, just do it, man, get it out of there. And sometimes end up making like something that's actually fire.
That's dope. I gotta try that one.
Do you have any something similar like that?
Yeah, I hit the blunt and just I hit the blunt and just wherever my fingers go on the keyboard and on the beat pad, I go I typically start out with my melody, or sometime what I do, I take me a day like tomorrow Sunday, I just sit down Sunday and just make straight melodies all day. So now, on my days where I got like beat block and I can't make a melody, I got like 60 melodies that I probably made in one day that I can just go and pull from and just add drums to it. That's kind of like my process now. I make my melodies one day and then finish them up with the drums like at a later date.
Yeah, that's cool. What are some of the goals and projects that you have in the future?
I'm trying to see what's up with the Blackball album with me and Lil Bam. I'm trying to iron out all the kinks on it and everything, get all the splits and the percentages and everything straight so we could drop it. I had dropped it, but I ended up having to take it down because the business wasn't right. But ain't no thing. We gonna get it right though. And then also I always do I've done a compilation album, 93 Gas Bags, and I'm gonna try to drop the second one. I've been saying it for so long, so I ain't gonna put no date on it. So you feel me? Like, I don't want to just keep saying it's coming soon, it's coming soon, it's coming soon. That shit don't ever come out. But I'm working on it though.
Yeah. How do you handle criticism, feedback, and reviews from your fans, peers, and critics? How do you handle criticism, feedback, and reviews from your fans, peers, and critics?
Shit, broke niggas be talking because it's free Wi-Fi at Walmart and goddamn McDonald's, bro. Like, I ain't, shit, you ain't gotta like my shit. I don't like your shit. You feel me? Like, shit, I don't be standing that shit. Like, I can look on my YouTube and I can see this beat is trash, nigga. So, like, shit, you still gave me a view, so thank you for the bread, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't really be standing that negative shit for real. I just keep pushing.
What's some of your influence that you draw from in your music career? I mean, music production. That's in the hip hop genre.
I don't really have, like I said, I don't really have an influence either, because it's just like, I look at it like, if you read too much into what the next person doing, then I found myself like, my shit'll start sounding like them niggas shit. And I don't want it. And I never wanted to sound like somebody else. Like, I never wanted, that's part of the reason why I change my sound frequently. Like, I don't never want to sound like nobody else. Like, I want, when you hear Meechie beat, I want you to know, like, damn, that's that Meechie motherfucker. You feel me? Versus, damn, it sound like Yavo a slide on that bitch. Like, no disrespect to Yavo or whoever made the beats or whatever, you feel me? It's just, I changed from that sound because I felt like everybody was running with the sound. Like, it's Texas niggas. Now you can go to YouTube, you can see Texas niggas making big Yavo type beats. You feel me? And I just wanted to bring my own type of sauce to it. So that's why you got like your big Yavo back in that mode. The parts that I did on the production, it sound different.
You said you worked with Lil Bam, Yavo. Who give me some of the other artists that you'd work with in Birmingham and outside of Birmingham.
Hard Body Shot, Northside Weezy, EBE Savage, Lil Mexico, Mexico 4, and you said outside of Birmingham, Northside KD, PMG God. I think his dad going crazy with the podcast shit. Not with the podcast, but with the interviews. OG Percy, that's his son. PMG God. Yeah, he locked up now though. Go Yayo, GS, Lil Randy. I work with a lot of Texas-based artists too. So yeah.
I remember you did a beat from what's his name? Was it Pablo?
Hood Rich Pablo 1. Oh hell yeah, I be forgetting about that one because I ain't never hit a record.
Yeah.
So shit, like bruh just tagged me in that shit on Instagram, but he wrote me on Instagram. He was like, sending some beats. I sent some beats. He instantly like recorded on that bitch that night, but he was bullshitting. That nigga ain't never sent me the song. So shit, once he got locked up, I don't know what the song is.
Was that like your first major artist that hit you about beats?
Yup, and he came to my page from Lil Bam page, actually, for real. Yep.
Have any other major artists reached out to you about beats?
Bandman Kevo done reached out to me. Bandman Kevo, but I paid him for some promo, so I guess he was like, damn, you're a producer, like I need to lock in with you type shit. Yeah, them artists really don't reach out. Like, you really like with the once you get signed and shit, that shit be different. Like, you really like work your beats through the A&R, through your A&R rep. So like, I don't even really talk to rappers for real no more.
How would you describe the music scene in Tuscaloosa, and how does it compare to other cities in the state region?
Ooh, in Tuscaloosa?
Yeah. What it's like down there, like versus Birmingham or any other.
They shit sour down there, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That shit lemons, bro. Like, I mean, you got your certain people that doing their thing. I ain't just gonna shit on their city like that, but I mean, it's different. Like, down there, they more so on some, I'm gonna drop a video, they bitch gonna blow type shit. Like, versus Birmingham, niggas really putting marketing into their shit and shit. Like, I don't really know too many niggas down there that this is like pushing that shit full-fledged, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just trying to shit on their city, but yeah, like, I've been down there for a minute, bro. Like, niggas don't be tapping in. Like, I be walking around freely. Like, it ain't nothing like Birmingham. Like, I go anywhere. Fuck your producers might be just by me in the ham. Like, but down there, I'm a regular nigga, bro. Like, shit, I like it down there.
That's the same question for Birmingham.
What made you move down there?
Shit, just trying, like, shit, being, okay, me and my little girl was in the mall, bro, like, and we going up the escalator, and somebody was like, oh, shit, fuck your producer, my beat is by me. I said, yep, it's time to go. Shit. That shit, yep, it was time to go then.
Same question, but vice versa for Birmingham, yeah.
how I feel about the Birmingham rap scene.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's a lot of overlooked talent in Birmingham.
Yeah, that's what I feel too.
Like I feel like a lot of artists don't get that notoriety because it's so crabs in a bucket down this bitch, and I feel like it's so me too.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll have to see somebody else listening to your shit to get on your shit down here versus like a nigga just coming out the gate with like 10 of his homeboys that support his shit full-fledged. That nigga gonna get the notoriety, you feel me? Because it look like people on his shit. That what it is. To me.
Give me some of the artists that you feel like that's the underdog and just overlooked.
Definitely Hard by the Shard for sure. Hard by the Shard, I feel like shit, I ain't really been tapped into the Birmingham market lately though. Like I can't even say for real, bro. Like Richard So Icy. I fought with Richard So Icy. Let me see. Trying to think of people I done work with for real. Cause I forget people every time, bro. Like, but like I told him, when you be in an interview and you be on the spot, bro, that shit be kind of hard to like, shit, this nigga, that nigga, that nigga.
You think EBE Savage overlooked?
Nah, I don't think Savage overlooked. I think Savage, just he trying to find himself. I say that he trying to find himself.
Because I was listening to this project he just put out.
That shit hard.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
And I ain't know he had got a verse with
Big Boogie.
Yeah, on that.
I knew about that
freestyle.
shit. I knew about this shit like last year before last.
And so he been had that in the
He
talk.
been had that shit. Yeah. He had that shit when the regular version was going crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think he was supposed to have Money Man on that bitch too though. I don't know what happened with that. But Money Man was supposed to be on that bitch too.
How it is working with him.
Savage?
Yeah.
Savage great. I watched Savage grow up as a kid, so you feel me? It's different than just, this artist I'm working with. Like, I really seen him walking through the neighborhood with us and shit as a kid, like, throwing rocks at the pond and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a...
Remember
that shit different. Soldier, yup.
Yavo.
Yeah.
EBE Savage was there. And we got him on film, and I didn't even know he rap. I think was he locked up? At one point?
Yep.
I think he had just got out, and I didn't even know he rapped.
Yep. Cause him and Soldier did a song. That's the song that's on his new album. Like, yup. They recorded that shit at Soul Survive. He just not dropping that shit.
Yeah, I remember seeing him on camera on footage. Big Phil had this shit. I was like, damn, this EBE Savage right there the whole time. He was in there the whole night.
He did rap like outside or some shit like that, didn't
he? Was inside. Yeah, they was rapping.
They was on camera outside.
Yeah, inside though.
Oh, inside.
Yeah,
I don't know where I was when at that point.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's on camera though.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. It be like that though. Lil Bam was in the what video that was? Yeah. What video that was back in the day? It was a Northside Weezy song with Bam Bam Carter, like, and Ray the Great. That 6.
Yeah.
Shit, Lil Bam was in the video. You just gotta watch it. Lamone's on the Stack It Up.
Oh yeah.
He was on the next one. I don't know. Big ups Lamone, man. R.I.P. Mon. Shout out Lil Clint.
Give me some of your give me top 5 producers of all time that you work with.
To me?
Yeah.
Shit. It's gonna be crazy because all my top 5 producers are old heads. I don't have no young dudes in my shit. Mm-hmm. No specific order. I'm gonna say Timbaland, Manny Fresh, Dr. Dre, hold on, what I said, Timbaland, Manny Fresh, Dr. Dre, Zaytoven, and I throw Southside in there just because he changed it. He changed the wave of the sound. Southside and honorable mention on I say Lex Luger.
Yes,
I give it to Lex.
For let's say a young producer that's coming up and he trying to make a name for himself, what kind of advice you would give him as an up and coming producer?
Post your beats on YouTube. niggas ain't buying beats. So shit, I didn't realize that shit. You gotta post them beats on YouTube. Most of them songs that we hearing today, like them YouTube beats. So shit, post them on YouTube. And they be so worried about, oh, this nigga stealing my beat. Da 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 da. Shit, bro, they really can't do nothing with it without you signing off on it. So if a label offer them $500K for this song, they still gotta come holler at you regardless. So what you missing? I used to be that nigga like that. Like, man, this nigga just ripped my beat and then he ain't pay for the beat, taking niggas' songs down and all that shit. But when I realized, bro, like, shit, that shit all boiled down to they still gotta get you as the producer to sign off on it. Because if BMI 200% of a song, the artist can't get the whole 200%. They gonna get their 100%, but who that other 100% go to? That producer. So you gotta holler at them, regardless. If the song blow up, they still gotta come holler at them. Because they looking at it like, oh, this nigga got millions of dollars and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I used to look at it like that, because I used to went in and record niggas on YouTube beats. But I had to start seeing it from the modern day situation. When you in that mode as an artist and you going into you just want to create. So, you feel me? Like, it don't matter if you rip a beat off YouTube or if you rap off a Future beat. Nigga just really trying to create today. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't look at it. I learned that you can't look at it all about the money part. You feel me? Like, as long as you got your ducks in a row, you'll get your money. You feel me? But when they do that, it alerts my YouTube because I got the initial beat on there. So I got the original works. So I got to say whether, okay, take that shit down.
Give them niggas game, bitch.
It's called a DMCA. And I got the choice to dispute it or let that shit ride. But it's gonna come up as Lil Julio such. It ain't gonna have shit to do with me, but it's just gonna alert me that my original works was used. So now I got to reach out and be like, I got the choice to reach out and be like, hey, your shit going up, bro. Like, what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? What we doing on the split? You got 100,000 views on this shit. Like, what we doing on the split? Or, you know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga got 27 views on that shit. I ain't studying that shit. Like, I'm gonna register that shit and keep it pushing. Like, when they try to upload, when the artists try to upload that shit leave that shit fucked up. Like, it'll be registered to me, but it'll be hard for the artist to even clear it for their album because I already put the beat up. So the best thing to do in that situation is to upload your beats to YouTube. So now you got the power to say, well, I uploaded this beat to YouTube November 27, 2020. This beat was used October 21st, 2023. I got the original words to it, so that's my proof. I just want to create general wealth for my family, you feel me? Like, it really ain't even got nothing to do with being famous or rich or none of that, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure my kids can eat off of it, they kids can eat off of it, and they kids can eat off of it for generations, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my main goal. I'm trying to be a mogul, like on some successful, I say like on a Gotti tip or a Jay-Z tip.
So any shout outs you got?
And shout out to anybody that done work with me, anybody I done work with, you know, everybody that I'm gonna work with. And first off, you know, I keep God first. Yeah, I tell anybody, keep God first.
Mm-hmm. And how can they reach you on social media?
At 93MEEXHIE on all my social handles. It's not a C in my name. It's an X, not a C. I don't want to speak on why it's an X, not a C, but it's an X, not a C.
I appreciate you, man, for stopping through and taking time out to come kick it with me, man, and spread some knowledge to the people, man, and you know what I'm saying? Don't make this your last time.
Oh yeah, it's all love,
stopping through, man, and come kick it with me on the sofa again, man.
Oh yeah, you know we go way back, bro. Yeah, anytime you want to have me, bro, I crash the party anytime. Bro.
Yeah, you said bring some artists too, man.
Oh yeah. I definitely gotta bring Outside KD back up that bit. So I'm bringing KD up that bit.
This is Unplugged In Podcast, and I go by the name of Self-Made Low, and I'm out.
I'm 93MEEXHIE, and I'm plugged in with Self-Made Low. Fuck your producer, my videos by Meechie.